Hey, welcome and welcome back to the recap of From the Game to Grace. And I am your co host, Candace Hayes. And I just kind of want to talk about the recap of everything of how the series went and how really the conversation started. The conversation started with me being in the beauty salon with my hairstylist, and we were just kind of having a general conversation. And I said, "Hey, wait, let's tape this conversation." I said because I really in our culture we really don't talk about the mental health aspect of everything in conversations when we're sitting down talking. We just that's something that we don't particularly do. We're getting better at it, but I just kind of wanted to talk about that. And then it kind of just led to her and I, kind of conversating. And I shared that on our social media page. And you can go to that from the Game to Grace on Instagram. And you can kind of, listen or look at the video where we were talking about it. It's just a small clip. And then that's how we kind of got started talking about my husband and I, where we kind of opened up and talked about, and that this particular episode is called What No One Knew We Were Facing. So that's the episode for that one, What No One Knew We Were Facing. And that one we just kind of opened up and talk about our our silent challenges that we had with our youngest son, and that's our baby son, with his mental health crisis, his mental health break. And we kind of talked about that. We opened up about that, about being a parent, and all the things that go along with being a caregiver for him for over those 7, 8 years that we did do. But now he is at a facility and he's getting the best care that he can possibly get, and we are okay with that as parents. So that was that episode, and we kind of talk about that and kind of, you know, kind of, kind of inform you of how we even got there and how we even started this podcast. And it was through the pain that we were having, and I was just like, I don't want to see another mother go through, the pain that I went through with being silent and not being okay, but just going and taking on other responsibilities and just carrying the weight. And then that's how the solo episode come into effect. And I just kind of wanted to talk about that as a woman, as a mother. And that one is called I Thought I Could Handle It Until I Couldn't Handle It. And that's the episode for that one. And it just kind of goes even a little deeper of what I was experiencing as a mother when I wasn't okay, and how I didn't really know how to express myself, with telling people, hey, I'm not okay right now. So that's the episode of that one. And then we had Dr. Mari, PhD, and she's a psychiatrist. And we just kind of went through, some of the things like caregiving, parents that are dealing with this, and how to, and and then how to ask for help. I think because sometimes we, as women or as mothers, just in general, we just don't ask for the help. We think it's okay for us to, to carry it all because you've seen that, before, and it's just like from generation to generation, you just see, the woman being, you know, the giver. We're just givers. Just that's just our nature as being women and mothers. We're just givers, and we kind of talk about that. So, and that one is you're not alone in this. And that episode is with Dr. Mari, and she's a psychiatrist. And she gives us suggestions, she gives us tips, on how to maneuver, through those different situations that you're in. And then she even gave some resources as far as some books that we could read as well. And that episode was really good. I feel like all the episodes were really good, but I just kind of wanted to give you like a overview of the last 3 to 4 episodes that we did, and you can kind of go back and look at those and kind of catch up if you haven't been able to watch, or listen to them. You can watch them on YouTube, or you can listen to them on the streaming platforms that we have. The streaming platforms that we have that you can listen to, you can go to Apple Podcasts, you can go to Spotify or Amazon Music, and you can listen to those. And if you're overseas, they also have those streaming platforms that they can listen to overseas. And that's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to kind of give you a recap and catch you up if you haven't been able to watch these episodes. But they're out there, and we would love for you to watch them. Even comment on the episodes. Please, we would like to hear your thoughts. We would like to hear your input. And subscribe to the channel, share with someone that you think that would need to hear some of these episodes. And I thank you so much for taking this time out just to kind of listen to the recap that I kind of wanted to go over with you, and hope you'll be able to take some time out when time permits to watch them or to listen to them on the streaming platforms. And that's all I have for you. And just remember to allow grace for yourself and allow grace for others. And I am your co-host, Candace Hayes, from The Game to Grace. Peace out.